Hello guys, so today we're going to be opening our third Disney 100 Surprise Capsule Series 1 by YuMe Toys. Now if you guys saw my first two Disney 100 capsule openings, I got Alice in the first one and Stitch in the second one. So if you missed out on their videos, I'll be sure to leave a link to their videos in the description below. I am hoping that in our third capsule, we can get who I really want, which are Simba from Lion King, Woody from Toy Story, or Mickey from Mickey and Friends. If I got Olaf or Dory or Sully in that capsule, I would be really happy too because I like them. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. And as always, let's have a look at the packaging first before we open it. On the packaging, we have an awesome picture of some of your favorite Disney and Pixar characters, ranging from Woody to Buzz to Mickey to Simba and Stitch and others. We have that Disney 100 logo on the top. It tells you this is Series 1 of the Disney 100 Surprise Capsule Series. We have that YuMe Toys logo at the bottom. And on one side of the capsule, it tells you this is for ages 3 and up. And it also tells you that there are two clue cards. One card is on the top, which is a scratch and reveal card. And one clue card that's on the bottom is a heat reveal card. And then we have some warnings and of course the UPC. So now let's get it open. Now that we got the wrapper off of this capsule, we're now going to be opening the top of the capsule, which is this cap. And we have our first clue card, which is a scratch and reveal card. So here is the scratch and reveal card. And now it's time to scratch this. Alright, now that we finished scratching the top layer of this card, let's look closely at this clue. As you can see, we have a really nice background of sunny skies. We have Pride Rock in the center, and then we have some pretty grassland surrounding Pride Rock. And it looks like Lion King to me, and if it is, I'm going to be really happy because I love Lion King so much. So now it's time to open the bottom of the capsule to get our second clue. Now that we got the second clue card out of the bottom of the capsule, let's rub the card with our fingers and then we'll know which character could be hiding inside. And now that this part is fully rubbed off, let's have a look closely at this clue. As you can see, it shows you a tail of a lion and it looks like young Simba's tail and I'm really excited. So let's open the top and the bottom of the capsule. Next, let's open this side of the capsule and let's see what we get. So we get two things inside. One of the things we get is a Simba sticker that we can just stick around here on our base. And the other thing we get is one part of the background. So this part is the base of the background that shows grass from the Lion King. And on the back, it shows you a really nice brown color as well as that Disney 100 logo on the top. Now let's get into opening this main box that contains the main surprises. Now that we got everything out of this box, let's have a look at what we got. So mainly in all Disney 100 Surprise Capsules, each of them contain a collector's guide that shows you who you can get. And it also shows you how to assemble the capsule. And we also get that background of Pride Rock from the Lion King. And on the back, we have a really cute Determined Brave picture of young Simba. And I also like that brown background. And also we get 3 bags of surprises. One of them is wrapped in yellow, one of them is wrapped in blue, and one of them is wrapped in red. Now that we've gone over of what you get inside the capsule, let's open our first surprise bag. We get a really cute orange grub worm that's on a leaf. That looks really nice, so let's have a look at it first. Looking at this grub worm on the leaf, you can see that the grub is orange like I mentioned earlier. And I also like that mini lines on the grub and it looks like what you see in the movie. And the leaf looks really nice and it's green, which I really like. And I also like the leaf details on the bottom, by the way. And what I find funny about the leaf is that it kind of acts like a dining plate, which is really funny to me. And also, the sides of the leaf are made of a soft material so you don't need to worry about breaking it. Now, let's open our second surprise bag since we finished looking at the grub. Now I'm really hoping that inside our second bag, it's either Timon or Pumbaa because of the grub worm. And if it's either of those two, I'd be super happy because they're some of my favorite characters from The Lion King. And I'd probably say if it was either of those two, Timon would probably be inside. So let's open the second bag. And we're really hoping if it's either of those two. And sadly, it's not Timon or Pumbaa. But we get Zazu the hornbill bird, who is really cool and it's also one of my favorites from The Lion King. Before we open our third surprise bag, let's have a look at Zazu. So looking at Zazu, you can see that his head is really well sculpted and I really like his beak and I really like the bright colors on it with the light yellow and medium orange. You can also see that his mouth closed detail on him looks absolutely amazing. And what I find funny about it is that Zazu's smirking at Simba, which is pretty funny. You can also see that Zazu is looking to his right. As you can see, the eyes are a bit to his right. And I also really love the different types of blue with light blue on the head and the body, a little bit of regular blue, and dark blue on his eyebrows and a little bit of his tail. I also really like the mini details on his legs with the yellowish orange feet and the white top of his legs here. And then you can also see that his tail looks really nice. And you can also see that it's made of like a soft material so you don't need to worry about breaking it. And I find it really useful because when you stand Zazu down like this, his tail kind of supports it so you don't need to worry about him falling over multiple times. Now just note that his head doesn't move left to right because this is meant for decoration and display purposes only. Now let's get into opening our third surprise bag, which contains the main character. Now it's time to open our third surprise bag and we get young Simba, and man, he looks absolutely adorable. So let's have a look at him right now. Looking at young Simba, you can see that his face expression looks super cute. And I really love the details inside of his mouth. As you can see, we can see a little bit of his teeth. And you can also see his tongue. His nose looks absolutely adorable with that pinkish reddish. You can also see that his eyes look super cute. And the colors that they chose for his eyes look really well accurate to the films. And just to let you know, the eyes are stickers and not prints. Because as you can see on the left eye of Simba, a little bit of the sticker on the eye was torn a little bit, so I just wanted to warn you guys about that. However, the ears on young Simba look absolutely adorable and the paint on his ears look really clean. You can see a little bit of black on the tip and you can see brown on the inside of the ear, and you can also see that the yellow on Simba's head is the right yellow for Simba and it looks like as if it just popped out of the movie. Moving down to the body of Simba, you can see that his legs look really well sculpted and absolutely amazingly detailed. You can see that Simba is walking and you can also see that one paw on Simba is raised up. So you can think that Simba could be trying to grab Zazu or trying to grab a grub that's on a leaf. The tail, however, looks absolutely adorable and it looks like what you see in the movie. You can see his tail is pretty thin and you can also see a bit of a tuft of brown hair on the tip of his tail. And the tail is made of like a soft material so you don't need to worry about breaking it. And that's all the details on Simba. And you cannot pose him in any way or whatsoever because this is for decoration and display purposes only. Now let's get into assembling the capsule. Now that we finished looking at all the things we get, let's assemble the capsule. Just stick it around here, take your time, and there's how you do it. Now that we finished applying this cute Simba sticker on this side of the capsule, let's get into assembling the capsule. Wow, they look super good. Now let's do a full 360-degree view of this display. Before we end the video, I would like to show you my Disney 100 Surprise Capsule collection as of right now, which are Alice, Stitch, and Simba. And I really hope we can get more of these soon. And that, guys, concludes our unboxing and review of our third Disney 100 Surprise Capsule. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. Please like the video. Leave a comment if you would like because it really helps the channel. I also have IG and Twitter, so feel free to follow those accounts if you haven't already. I'll be sure to leave a link to those accounts in the description below. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.